So I have been recording this transition of me making my boyfriend's cardigan because we just had a storm that passed like 2 days ago and my power came back on, but the internet did not. So as you guys can tell, like, I'm in his room, and I had to leave my crocheting things home, so that's fun. And I've just been rolling with the ocean. So far I feel like I'm almost done making his squares, and I will put like the diagram back up and stuff like that. And I am like doing it bit by bit, like color by color for the most part, because I feel like that's an easier thing to do, especially when doing patchwork cardigans. So I think completely done with the purple. I still have the orange to do, but that's because I have to go into a yarn store to get the orange, because for some reason they're only selling it on bulk, and I'm not trying to have as much yarn as I should. Basically, I'm trying to decrease the amount of yarn that I have. And I am almost done with blue, and I am, what is it, blue? I don't even have my things with me. Like, I don't have my iPad with me. That's how I know, like, the storm was so abrupt. And then there was like a tree that fell down my house. So but I have the blue, purple. I started to make one flower, and it's gonna be the same orange flower on the Mystery Machine van. And yeah, so it's blue, orange, purple, and I'm going to make the collars, like the border of it, all different colors. So I might make the inside like blue, and then maybe blue and orange, or like blue and purple. Ooh, blue and purple sounds good for that. So we'll see like where I am with that, and I feel like I'm gonna do that when I piece it all together. And I have to figure out like his arm measurement so I don't make it overly big for him. Like, I know it's gonna be a little oversized, but I don't want it to be like oversized. And then I have the buttons to get to. So it's currently August 9th. I'm still like a month and a half ahead, well, 2 months, because it's at the end of the month. But I want to get this done before the end of this month, so all September I can basically just focus on me and my measurements and like all of that, because I got a whole bunch of yarn for me plus him. So yeah, so maybe I should get that orange in bulk then, now I'm thinking about it. But I gotta see, because like I'm using the Impeccable yarn, and that yarn itself, it's it holds a lot of quality. Like, I did like 5-6 squares of just like one color before it started to run real like loosely low. So we'll see based off of that and like my measurements. So let's hope and pray everything else goes well. Okay, so today is September 14th. It's not the 15th yet. So I am almost done with the jacket for the most part. So what I'm doing right now is I am crocheting some more blue pieces, purple pieces, because those are the two main colors that I ran out of. And I started the second panel already. I'm almost done. It's just when I attach the sleeves, in my mind I'm just like, oops, why am I looking like this? when I attach the sleeves, in my mind, I already just want to start working on the ribbing and just weaving in like all of the ends. So I might do the weaving in the ends before I even do the ribbing. But yeah, I'm almost done. And I will be finished in September. I will give myself that. It's just a lot of things has been happening, so I've been crocheting here and there, not fully, but yeah, I'm almost done. I'm so happy. I did do a triangle for the top part of the jacket, so it's not like fully like on him, like flat like how I usually have my projects. So yeah, I'm just like, right now I'm just really happy, like, because I'm almost done and I can take like a 2-3 day break before I start mines and finish mines in October, because like I know my measurements. That's not that hard. The only hard part about this was like making sure that it fit like completely with him, and I had to remeasure his arms and stuff, so I can know where I have to do what I have to do. So there's that. And I'm also going to be making some more little squares, because how long his arms are isn't going to match the measurements fully. It's going to literally like come up to like his wrist. So I'm going to probably do like a small 2 inch squares, finish it off completely, and just start the ribbing after I weave in everything. So I can't wait for you guys to see it, and I'm just gonna go back to crocheting. Okay, hi everyone, I'm back at this again. So right now you're looking at his project. This is just yarn on top of it, but I'm basically done. I just have to add his flowers to it, and I am, like I said, I'm done. Like this, I'm really proud of this. And oh yeah, weaving the smaller ends, I forgot about these, but I'm giving this to him Saturday. I'm going to record just about like how he reacts to it. Oh yeah, these are my nails now. Like, I don't know if I showed it in the last video, but you know, appreciate my nails. And I am almost done with mine. I decided to do like one color at a time, basically. So you guys can't see it because it's kind of dark in my room. But purple, green, blue, and same throughout there. So this is the back. This is the these are going to be the 2 arms. And I am currently working on the front. Like, I got the blue done for the front. I'm working on the purple, and then I'm going to do the green. Yeah, so like this is how my bed's looking right now, because I just didn't feel like being in my chair. So that's fun, you know, that's nice. And once I put mine together, we're gonna go take a couple pictures, and I'm going to probably release the pattern for this, like, give or take, like, I'm gonna say like 3-4 days after I, you know, take the pictures. Maybe, I don't know, we'll see. I'm kind of like so yeah, this is how this is looking so far. And yeah, I'm just basically done almost. So arms are done, back is done. Well, I got to do the orange, then they'll be done. And then I'm probably going to do some more math so I don't mess up like the color pattern. But yeah, that's all I have for right now. So I will see you guys next time when I record. Hi everyone. I'm not gonna show my face right now because like I'm not really feeling it right now, but I'm basically done with his jacket. The only problem that I ran into is with the patches. So everything kind of stuck on pretty well. It's just this one didn't. Like, I applied a lot of heat and a lot of pressure to it, and sometimes it just won't stick. And this is not like a denim jacket, because if you guys don't know, basically if you apply too much heat to acrylic yarn, this is acrylic yarn, 100% acrylic yarn, then it's going to burn the fibers. And I've already put enough on here, like it's coming back to its normal original shaping to a certain point, but I feel like I put enough pressure on it and it's not really holding up the way it should be with well, at least this patch. This is the only patch I have a problem with. Like it's halfway sticking, halfway not. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sew this in. I'm going to sew on the flowers and I'm done. Oh yeah, this is my nails now. Like, it doesn't it match? Like, isn't this cool? I'll shout out the nail salon that I went to, but anywho, yeah, I'm basically done. I just gotta weave in these ends like right here, the smaller ones I couldn't do before, and I'm done. And you know, flowers. This is what the back is looking like with the patches. Like I said, the back stuck really well. I didn't apply that much on it, and it's really, really good. It's just this one I just got to sew it on, so now I know. So I started on mine. I started for the my arms, so I did like 4 of each because lengthwise I'm gonna need 4 of each of the green, the blue, and I just started doing those for right now. Like, because I did the math, I'll show a diagram in my head. Ignore that green thing. That's another cosplay I'm working on, and it might be after Halloween when I finish it. But yeah, this is for the back, this is for the arms, and now we're currently working on the front. I decided to take it color by color this time instead of just doing X amount of colors for the bag for one color, then another color. I just kept going basically. So this is the front. The front's going to require a lot more squares because of like me filling in the in between gaps, and I don't really want my project to stretch that much. So you know, if you guys buy the pattern, I'll show you guys the pattern, but this is what I have so far. I'm almost done with the greens. Yeah, because I only have like, I think I have like 3 blues. Yeah, well, 2.5. I gotta finish this row, but I have like, you know, a few more to go, and then I'm going to start on purple, then I'm going to start on the orange, make orange flowers, and I should be done by next week. I'm kind of pushing it because it's like 2 weeks before my anniversary, but you know, hey, you know, I'm working on it. I'm doing good practice. I'm done with his really. So yeah, that's all I have right now. Hi everyone. So this is the end of the Scooby Doo cardigan. I hope you guys enjoyed the process as much as me. And I hope you guys are ready for my little explanation of the good, the bad, the process, and just overall like how long it took me to do everything. So if you guys also see me looking down, I got notes to help me remind myself of like everything. So I'm going to start from where I got the inspiration from because I originally didn't make this idea up. I didn't even originally just think of this. I got it from another YouTube content creator on here, and basically from what I can tell from her YouTube channel, she also does like random things, and I enjoy that sometimes. So you know, if I can find her video, I will post it or like put a little small clip here. I don't know, I can't find it sometimes, so you know, if I don't, you guys heard from me. I didn't, you know, I didn't correct this idea. So there's that. And if you guys are following me on TikTok, then you also know that I basically made 2 of these cardigans, but I only have one, mostly because I made one for me and my previous partner, but we are no longer together. So therefore, I only have one. So how long it took me to make this jacket? It took me 2 whole months to put everything together, as in like the front panel, back panel, and the sleeves. That's, you know, for me that's kind of long, but you know, for other people that's pretty fast. And I took my long sweet time to make the collar and the inner uh I forgot what it's called, but the inner lining, yeah, lining, there we go, and everything. So that's how long it took me to make everything. And by the time I was done, it was like the end of fall going into winter, and I used it like I think once or twice, and it was still great. But you know, it has its pros and its cons that we'll talk about later on in this video. So I did get all my yarn from Michael's because Joann's did not have the yarn that I personally wanted because the color choices were not quite there. And by the time this video probably goes out, Joann's may be out of business. I don't know. But still grab some yarn while you can. 50-60% off is still a good deal. What is it? Oh yeah, I love this cardigan. This cardigan honestly is in my top 5 that I've made out of my whole line of collections. I might do another video like showing off like all the work that I've done cardigan wise. And yeah, so I love it. I love how it drapes on me. I like how it fits. I like how there's room for me to just flow around in it. And I love how it keeps me warm during the winter times. So we're going to kind of sort of get into the cons of everything, which is I can't wear this piece during the summertime. Now, unless I'm going to be completely indoors and there's complete AC running, because this yarn is acrylic, and anybody who knows acrylic yarn gets hot. Fabric gets hot regardless, but for me, acrylic yarn overheats me to my core, and especially in the city and state that I live in. So it's not completely the best. So another con for this jacket was the iron-on patches. The iron-on patches did not stick pretty well when I ironed them on. And sad to say that some of them did come off, but I am going to pick up sewing probably a little bit later on this year to see if it'll like I can sew it back on together, and that way I don't have to worry about like if I ever do another cardigan, the patches coming off like that. Another con I can say was how many flowers I did for this. So when I initially created this pattern, I wouldn't say pattern. I would say like creativity board, because whenever I do my process to a patchwork cardigan, I like to use my iPad and draw them out, and like also like to place flowers in certain areas. So I thought 2 flowers would be good enough because this is a crochet project. I didn't want it to be completely heavy. um I didn't want it to just like be all over the place, but I realized I didn't make enough flowers for this project. I completely like just kind of sort of just forgot about the flowers, and I'm going to go back and probably remake certain parts of this jacket to fit me better, which was the flowers, attach them a lot better, and just honestly just give it my all again. So another con I would say about this was how long I took to make this. It did take me 2 months, but at the same time, I did not attach everything until like another month and a half later, mostly because I was moving and stuff, but at the same time, I was procrastinating because I forgot how much work patchwork cardigans are. I started crocheting in the beginning of 2018. um I didn't really start crocheting heavily until 2020, and we all know what happened during 2020 and like middle of 2019, if I'm not wrong. I could be wrong, don't quote me. I just know I was in college then. So that's what happened to me. And I started making my patchwork cardigans there, and I was during the era of the Harry Styles cardigan, which I did make one by myself, but I did it a little differently. And if you guys want a video for that, I will have like a whole crochet complication videos of all the jackets that I have crocheted. But yeah, so that's really it for this video. I hope you guys love this video. I hope you guys will like, subscribe, and please come back for more if you guys love little OGG. And I hope